Well, 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 well. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Blue King Crab's gaming channel. Where today's the last video of all those horror miniatures I've been painting lately. I have been going on and off on these minis. Some videos were great, some videos were not so great, some videos got lost in translation or transition or whatever you want to call it. But today is just going to be a wrap up of how they all look, how they all came out, and the finished product, generally speaking. Yeah, I guess we can go with the first ones, which were these. Let me zoom in, though. I do want to zoom in so you can see them better. Here's the big guy, or girl, or monster, I guess. I think my favorite parts are definitely still down here at the bottom. Those teeth just turned out so flippin' cool. Overall, though, I'm not actually all that happy with this figure, but you know, it is what it is. After we put the Agrex Earthshade gloss on here, I then sprayed some matte clear coat over this just to help protect the mini itself. I tried to do the best I can, getting all the crevices and creases, but you know, again, it's just mostly tried to protect the large majority of it. I'm sure there's a few spots I missed. And here's the lady. I believe that I finished this one on camera. I don't remember exactly, but she came out pretty good too. I enjoy her white hair, the green straps. I think it's really nice. The red whip, I think it's pretty slick. And then there's all these little guys, right? I mean, they're all finished, and I think they came out really great. Yeah, it was the same thing for these. After the Agrex Earthshade gloss, I then put a clear coat on them, and yeah, I'm really proud of these guys. I think these guys came out awesome. And then we have the other ones, right? We have these demons. I don't know what they are, but you know, they're in here too. Same process. After I did, you know, all the steps that I showed. I don't remember how much of this I actually did video. This might have been one of the videos that I kind of missed, but I used the I used a contrast color here, and then I had some blue for their eyeball. I had some green for their tongue. I then used the same gray I've been using almost on everything here. This light gray from the Vallejo Air. Actually, let me back it up here so I can get all the paints in the picture. Yeah, so we have this Blood Angels red for contrast color. That was their base coat. Then we have the Blue Dragon for the eyeball and their eyes. We have the green for their tongue and maybe a little, you know, little thing there. You have the gray, I guess it's Curtis gray. This gray, and it was their teeth, their fingernails, and these little like back hook teeth. I don't know what they are, almost like tusks. And then the last one color was a scar tissue, and we made this, you know, the areolas on their breasts. I initially thought they were ears, but they're not ears. These very promiscuous entryways, we'll call them. And there's a few little boils here and there that I kind of popped with the scar tissue too, so just kind of keeping it all the same. And that was all of them, right? So they all got the same treatment. These, they had like a little bitty, actually we can zoom back in now. Let's zoom back in. So all of these have this version anyway, they had some like arm ones that I painted up. Same process though. You can see they had a big boil here on the top. I painted a boil here on the booty that I painted. Yep, and then there was this kind, this whatever you want to call it, position. They have little bitty rocks down here that I just kind of left black. Didn't really think too much of it. But then there's this one, very cool. And then this one. These guys also I'm extremely happy for. I think they look really cool. And of course we have this little guy. I believe I painted most of this on camera. Lost the second half, wouldn't you know it. But if we look here, I painted the little baby. I painted him that scar tissue. I gave him a lead belcher helmet, and then I gave all the figure that same treatment of the Agrax Earthshade. Now, I didn't use the gloss on him, although he kind of does look glossy in this particular light, but no, I didn't use the gloss on him. I painted this little like weird church pack brown. I didn't do too much detail on it. It's just a little thing. But yeah, my overall idea for this guy was to try to paint him as a Catholic cardinal. Very red, few whites on here. I think cardinals also have black, so it may have been cooler if I painted the inside of here black maybe, but I don't know. Overall, I think it's nice that there's two versions of red with that white and his nice pale dead face. I love that. Again, all of my minis, I don't really paint eyes. I just keep them nice and dark. No point. 5 feet away, you can't even tell it anyway. And the piece of resistance. I think I painted most of this except for the hair on video, but this one I am really happy for. I'm not so happy with this one, but I'm very happy with this one. We painted these. What did we paint that? What was that called? It was some sort of, yeah, Kislev flesh, right? We painted the babies as Kislev flesh, and we did the same kind of paint scheme as these guys. Teeth were that gray, nails were the gray, blue eyes, and then the areolas and a couple pustule spots we painted with the scar tissue. But that black hair really sets that mood for just like totally demonic. And yes, we hit this with the glossy Agrax Earthshade, and then we hit it with a matte varnish afterwards to really seal in all of that nice detail. Oops. Zoom back out. There we go. But yeah, so overall, I am extremely happy with all these minis. I know that it was over the course of many videos on, me getting all this done, but I don't really have much time in regards to painting, and then recording adds a whole nother topic. I do paint a lot faster when I don't talk, but it still got the job done. And this was over this whole painting was probably over the course of maybe a week or two, but I pre-painted, or I wanted to get all these pre-recorded before I started putting them out. So, that's why I'm so far ahead, and I have all of these already done. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this journey with me. I do have my next idea for a video, or video series anyway, for Mondays. But I might switch it to technically a Wednesday, since it's going to be a workstation project. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.